welcome to your twin flame reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. This reading is timeless. Whenever you're going to come across it, trust that there must be a message for you. I will be tapping into twin flame collective that are in separation, and I will look at your divine masculine energies, your energies, and the energy that is connecting you both. It is a general reading, so take whatever is resonating and leave the rest behind. Also keep in mind that energies are non-gender specific, so assign the roles for yourself as needed. Cross watchers are welcome. Other than that, this is for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you will feel guided to exchange energy on this channel, please consider liking this video, subscribing, leaving comments, and clicking notification bell in order not to miss any of my future videos. Also, I want to say a quick thank you for my current subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you and your support. Okay, now let's get into the reading. My spirit guides said, do no harm to me or through me for the highest and greatest good of all. Please come with clear guided messages. So Libra, think about your divine masculine, and we will take a look at their current energies. Okay, so let's see what is happening with your divine masculine at this moment. Okay, we have abandonment coming through. Okay, what else? We have unawakened. Okay, and let's get one more. We have surrender. Okay, so what I'm getting right away with these cards, that your divine masculine is currently unawakened to this journey. Okay, and with the abandonment card being here, I feel like once you guys have met each other and then went into separation, this really has triggered this abandonment issue within this divine masculine. So this is currently what they're trying to overcome, this abandonment issue, and most likely they've attained this attain this trauma, this issue within themselves when they were very little. Okay, and this is something that they probably never addressed, but once you guys came together, you guys met, this really has triggered within this wound has been really triggered within this divine masculine, since they are not awakened to this journey just yet. I feel you, divine feminine, is being asked to surrender right now, because your divine masculine is currently, trying to come into terms what is really going on within their own life, why they're feeling this way, why they feel this abandonment. Perhaps they're even blaming you for something that they're feeling, okay, because this is something that you've triggered within them. It doesn't mean that you made them feel abandoned or you were the cause of this issue, right? It's just something that has really triggered this wound within them. Okay, so I'm getting you might need a lot of patience when it comes to divine masculine, and that is why Spirit is saying that you need to trust and surrender, okay? Because it may take some time for this divine masculine to fully you know, awaken to this journey, to this connection. Right now, they're experiencing and going through a difficult time in their life. You know, abandonment issue is very deep-rooted wound that they need to address, and perhaps they don't even know how to deal with it themselves. So this is something that they're currently going through, and you know, this is probably very you know, difficult for them to overcome. Now let's grab some tarot and see what might come through. I'm already feeling heavy energies from these cards, so let's see. When it comes to their mental space, what is going on with this divine masculine? Okay. Okay, we have 5 of water. There you go. This is the card of loss, regret, abandonment. So they're really in this low vibrational energy at this moment. But let's get more cards and see. So what else is happening with this divine masculine and their mental space when it comes to this connection in you, divine feminine? So we have Page of Fire, Page of Wands, and let's grab one more. And we have the Hermit. Okay, major arcana coming through. So yeah, when it comes to this divine masculine, I feel like right now they really are trying to isolate themselves from you, divine feminine, from this connection, first of all, because they're just not fully aligned and awakened to this connection. And as I said, you, divine feminine, upon meeting this masculine, you have really triggered this abandonment wound within them, and that is really, you know, forcing them to actually look at it and work through it, because this is something that is deep and needs you know, acknowledgement and the release. Okay, release of this one. So this divine masculine is currently working on this, and this is really bringing them into this very low vibrational state where they're really feeling triggered right now. They're really feeling abandoned even by you, but don't take it personally, because as I said, this is not something that you did to this divine masculine. This is something they had from their childhood or from their early, you know, years. They just really never acknowledge this, and now they're being faced. The spirit is really forcing them to look at this wound, and that is why you know, this divine masculine might be even isolating themselves from you, from other people, because they're really going through this difficult period of their life at this moment. However, with the Page of Fire, they do feel a spark. They do see you, divine feminine, as this you know, someone who's really, I feel, really changed their life, even though it might be really triggering to them at this time. Deep down, they're still feeling this spark within them, so they're really noticing that at this time. Okay, but I feel that they need some time to work through this issue that they're having, and until they're, you know, start to awaken to this connection, you, divine feminine, might be really you know, frustrated and tired of waiting for this divine masculine, what I feel. And that is why spirit is asking you to surrender. Again, we all have free will, so if you feel like you're just this connection is really burdening you, and you can't do it any longer. You have a free will to walk away from the situation. However, if you're still hopeful and optimistic, then Spirit is saying that you need to trust and let this Divine Masculine and allow them to really work on their issues right now, rather than focusing on this connection, okay? Because I feel like they're really in a dark place at this moment. So let's see, when it comes to their heart space, what is going on in their heart space at this moment towards you, Divine Feminine, and this connection. So we do have the Call, which is the Judgment card coming through, okay? What else? We also have King of Water, King of Cups coming through. And what else? And we have Seven of Fire, Seven of Wands. So with the Judgment card being here, it tells me that this Divine Masculine, in their heart space, they are knowing deep down, they're feeling this connection, okay? So they might not be accepting it fully because they're unawakened to it, but in their heart, they're being called to really start, waking up to this connection, okay? This is the Judgment card. So I feel like this Divine Masculine is currently going through this big transition where slowly they're starting to align and wake up to this connection, even though they're not fully understanding or even accepting this connection. But deep down in their heart, there's this process that is happening for them in order to really align to this connection in you, Divine Feminine, even though, as I said, they might not be willing to accept this truth just yet. But this Divine Masculine really needs to work on themselves at this time. Now with the King of Water, I feel like they do have this these strong emotions and feelings for you, but as I said, they might be really resisting. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we have Seven of Fire, Seven of Wands, which tells me they're really fighting their own feelings and their intuitive, insights that they're getting about you, Divine Feminine, and about this connection. Because Seven of Wands is a card of resistance, is about, it's a challenging card where this Divine Masculine is pretty much fighting with themselves, not accepting the truth of this connection and not wanting to see the truth because they've been really triggered. They do have a lot of issues that they need to work through in order to fully align, okay? So, I feel like they might need some time to really work through all of that. And I know this is something you probably don't want to hear, Divine Feminine, because it might be also triggering for you, and you might be also really, tired on being on this journey with this Divine Masculine. But this is something they cannot speed up, okay? This process of healing, this process of releasing and really accepting this connection, it might take some time, okay? But let's see what might be shifting for them, okay, in the near future. So what's shifting for this Divine Masculine when it comes to this connection in you, Divine Feminine? Okay, we have Eight of Air, which is the Eight of Swords coming through. What else? Whoops. we have the Hanged Man. Okay, and let's get one more. And we have Page of Air, Page of Swords. Okay, so a lot of sword energy. Okay, so I feel like this Divine Masculine might be really you know, overthinking the situation, or might be very logical when it comes to this connection, because they're really trying to avoid feeling their own feelings. Okay, now with the Eight of Swords, there's this sense where this Divine Masculine is really I feel like they're just really resisting, and really within their own thoughts they're creating this energy of being stuck. Okay, so I feel like this might be someone who's very stubborn. Okay, and when it comes to even like changing their thinking, their mind, and this is something that is preventing them from seeing a different perspective to the situation. Okay, so the Hanged Man is all about a new perspective, and I feel like this masculine, Divine Masculine, has really been fighting this within themselves, creating this inner conflict and not accepting their true feelings. Now with the Hanged Man, I feel they will be coming into new perception of this connection. Okay, but again, it might take them a while because they're really resisting with this Eight of Swords. They're not willing to see it at this time. However, Spirit is going to be really forcing them to see the situation from a different perspective. But with the Page of Swords, I feel like they are learning, but they're slowly learning on this journey. Again, it might be someone who's, as I mentioned, very stubborn individual, and also, as I said, they might be spending a lot of time in their head, over analyzing, overthinking, which creates this sense of being stuck, this stagnation that they're creating within their own growth, within their own ascension, and within this connection. Okay, but overall, what's coming for them is this enlightenment. Okay, so in the near future, this Divine Masculine will be able to see and perceive this connection from a different perspective. Okay, so it's just a matter of them really working on themselves. But again, if they're resisting, the more they resist, the more time is really going to take for this connection to unfold. So they really need to, you know, also surrender to this connection. I feel like they've been really fighting it for a long time, and this creates all of these you know, stagnant energies within this connection and within this Divine Masculine. Okay, so let's see and take a look at you, Divine Feminine. What is going on with you at this moment? What's in your mental space when it comes to this Divine Masculine? Let's see what's happening for you. Okay, we have Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. Okay, King of Pentacles. What else? We have Two of Pentacles, Two of Materials coming through. And let's grab one more. And Queen of Swords. Okay, Queen of Swords coming through. Okay, so when it comes to your thoughts, Divine Feminine, I feel with the King of Materials, King of Pentacles, I feel like you're very down-to-earth individual, and you are trying to stay stable within your own energy when it comes to this connection. However, with the Two of Pentacles, at times you are starting to juggle this connection, okay, and really doubting yourself whether or not you really want to wait for this Divine Masculine, because I feel like they're really taking a long time on this journey, and this is really also that's been really triggering for you, because you're tired of probably waiting and not seeing any sort of movement or results from this Divine Masculine. But Spirit is really asking you to surrender and maybe perhaps stop also waiting for this Divine Masculine, okay? So you need to surrender all the expectations and just really focus on yourself right now rather than on this Divine Masculine, because it creates a lot of conflict within your own mental space. And with the Queen of Swords, I feel like you might be really trying to detach yourself from the situation emotionally, and perhaps thinking logically rather than, tapping into your own emotions, because once you tap into your emotions, I feel like you do feel a lot of, pain when it comes to this Divine Masculine, and now you're really wanting to be more stable within this connection. You don't want to be be hurting and waiting for this Divine Masculine. So I feel like you're trying to create the stability within your own self when it comes to this Divine Masculine. But again, at times I feel like you're going back and forth whether or not you should let go of this Divine Masculine and move on with your life, or you should trust in this journey and just give this Divine Masculine a chance whenever they're going to be ready for this connection, okay? So let's take a look and see what is happening in your heart space when it comes to this Divine Masculine. We have Three of Materials, which is Three of Pentacles. We have the Tower, okay, Major Arcana. Okay, and let's grab one more. And we have Ace of Inspirations, Ace of Wands. Okay, interesting. So when it comes to your feelings, Divine Feminine, I feel like this Divine Masculine really creates this upheaval within your own emotional body and your own feelings when it comes to them, because as I said, at times you really feel triggered by this Divine Masculine as well. So maybe you too are experiencing some sort of wounds that needs to be addressed, okay? Because oftentimes twin flames reflect a lot of and mirror a lot of energies between you both, and since this Divine Masculine is not being receptive to you, to this connection, this is really triggering your emotions, okay, within this connection. Now, with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you do want to collaborate with this Divine Masculine. You're willing to put in the work as long as they're receptive, as long as you know, they're meeting you halfway. But it looks like this divine masculine is resisting and not wanting to do that at all, and it's really triggering for you. But with the Ace of Inspiration, Ace of Wands, I do feel like you feel this very magnetic and attractive pull towards your divine masculine. So you're very attracted to them. You're very you feel very passionate about them, okay? And this is something that might be throwing you again out of balance, because you feel very strongly for them, you feel this pull towards them, but at the same time, you know, they're resisting their own feelings, they're resisting this connection, and this is creating this tower moment within your emotional, you know, stability. So my suggestion to you is really maybe shift your focus from this divine masculine for now onto yourself, and maybe into even creating something more for yourself, okay? So if you are being called to step into your mission, then this is something you might want to do at this time, rather than focusing your attention and your thoughts and emotions onto this divine masculine, because they're resisting you, not because they don't have feelings for you, but just because they are dealing with their own struggles, their own wounds. And you need to understand that this is a difficult time for them as well. It's not something personal. They're not rejecting you because they don't have feelings for you. This is, you know, as I said, twin flame connections are very challenging, and they tend to trigger each other for a purpose, for you both to really learn and expand your own soul growth, okay? So this is meant to happen, you guys, before you even came to, you know, to this life. You guys had the soul contract that you guys are going to meet and really trigger and do this in order to really grow you, okay, in a spiritual way. So for you divine feminine, you just really need to accept this. And again, if you're not willing to be on this journey, you always have a free will to walk away. So it is your choice whether you want to stay on this journey with this divine masculine or walk away from them, if you feel like this is something you can't you know, bear any longer, or you feel very, you know, triggered by them. Now let's take a look and see what is actually shifting for you in the near future. So what's shifting for you? Okay, we have Queen of Emotions, Queen of Cups coming through. So that's interesting, because we do have King of Cups and Queen of Cups, so divine counterparts here. Now, what else is shifting for you, divine feminine? We also have Two of Voices, Two of Swords, and let's grab one more. And we have Seven of Voices, Seven of Swords. Okay, so okay, divine feminine. So with the Queen of Emotions, I feel like in the near future you will be able to really master your own emotions, okay, when it comes to this divine masculine. However, with the Two of Swords and Seven of Swords, I feel like there's still going to be some sort of indecision whether you really want to, you know, wait for this divine masculine or really walk away from this connection, okay? So again, I see some sort of period of stagnation where you might be, with the Seven of Swords, you might be self-sabotaging a little bit yourself, where you might not be sure how to move forward, okay, in this connection because of this indecision. Now let's take a look and see at your connecting energies for you both. So let's see, what is the connecting energy between you and your divine masculine at this time? We have the Hierophant coming through. What else? We have the Four of Wands, which is the Twin Flame card. Interesting. What else? And Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So the Hierophant card, it's all about higher learning, higher knowing, and I feel like you both deep down know that this connection is really special, okay? Even though your divine masculine is unawakened at this time, deep down at their soul, they do feel this pull towards you, okay? So they might not be able to explain this connection logically, but they do feel this connection deeply within them, okay? You divine feminine, you guys know that you guys are, meant to come together at some point on your journey. And I feel like you're more awakened and aligned to this connection, but with the Hierophant card, you both, I just get a sense that you both feel that you guys just share this bond together, and you're meant to come together for a reason, okay? So even though, as I said, your divine masculine is not wanting to accept this truth, is not willing to see it at this time, deep down they also, receiving this higher learning, higher knowing, and they're being pulled towards you, okay? So this is maybe just the early stages of your connection. Maybe you just recently met each other, but if not, again, I feel like this divine masculine might be really stubborn, and that is why they're resisting this connection. But deep down they know that you guys met for a reason, okay? They might have not been able to explain it, okay, at this time, but they do know that there's something special in this connection between you and them. Now, with the Four of Wands is a card of twin flames, and it is a card of stability and foundation. So I feel like, especially you divine feminine, yes, you do want to come into union with this divine masculine. However, I feel like this divine masculine also wants to create some sort of foundation for this connection, okay? They might not quite see you in this union just yet, but as I said, they are getting, they are slowly and they are being enlightened on this journey. However, at this time with the Nine of Pentacles, you might be, you might be separated for some time, because this divine masculine really needs their time, and I feel like you divine feminine too need to be in this period of isolation in order to really work through your own fears, through your own doubts. And that's why Nine of Pentacles is the card of being, single, independent. This is really pushing you both to be these independent people in order to really align yourself for this connection. Whenever you feel that you need someone to really make you complete, that is where you need to understand that is where the conflicts creates, because you need to know that you are whole and you don't need other person to really make you happy or fulfill you or really complete you. So that is why Spirit brought you together in order to really align to the truth of who you are at this time, and to really be whole within yourself first, and then once you do that, once you align with this energy, then you guys could come into this union. Okay, so there's lots of challenges on this journey, and ups and downs, and sometimes it does take some time, because not everyone is growing at the same pace. So you might be Divine Feminine, realizing this first, and then this Divine Masculine needs more time to really come in terms with these things, okay, within themselves. So try not to be judgmental, try not to have expectation, and Spirit is really wanting you to surrender at this time, because you both need healing, you both need alignment within your own energies, and you're being called to surrender any expectation, any control that you might be having when it comes to this connection, okay, and really trust that divine timing is at play in this connection. Okay, now let's take a look at what are you guys going through right now in terms of your ascension. These are Starseed Oracle, and many of the twin flames are starseeds. However, you don't have to resonate with that. I just want to grab one card for your Divine Masculine and one card for you, and see where you at in your own journeys. Okay, let's see. So let's grab one card for your Divine Masculine, where they're at right now. Okay, we have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Okay, so there's this surrender again coming through for this Divine Masculine as well. So I feel like right now this Divine Masculine is being called to really find pleasure, joy in their own life, because I feel like this Divine Masculine has been really guarding their heart space, and they really have been closed off to really experience any type of joy, happiness, pleasure in their own life, or to even feel, the love in their life. So this Divine Masculine has been going through some dark times, and, they're being asked and called at this time to really focus on their own fulfillment at this time in their journey. Okay, so let's see for you, Divine Feminine, what is happening for you. Let's grab one card. Okay, we have all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Okay, I'll show you this card. So with this card being here again, Spirit is calling you to really trust your intuition, to really, as I said, to really spend some time alone, perhaps in solitude, and really try to listen to your inner guidance, inner authority, intuition that you might be getting at this time, because this is something important. You might be getting a lot of information through your intuition. You might be getting a lot of wisdom and knowledge about this twin flame journey once you start listening to your intuition. But there needs to be this time where you need to really be like that hermit and go within to really do some soul searching, because you too, divine feminine, you're not completely aligned within yourself, and you need to find answers to your questions within yourself. Okay, so this is a time for you to really reflect and work on yourself too. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you. And lastly, I just wanted to grab a few messages from your divine masculine. These might be from their higher self, so this is something they want you to know at this time. So let's see what comes through. Okay, we have, you're haunting me in my dreams. Okay, so this divine masculine might be getting a lot of dreams, okay? And this is something that spirit is really trying to, grab their attention with, and they really want you to know that they're having a lot of dreams about you. They even might be daydreaming about you too. So what else they want you to know? It says, the silence is killing me, I want to talk to you. Okay, so if you guys are not talking at all to each other, this divine masculine is really wanting you to know that this silence is really, difficult for them, and this they do have a strong desire to come forward and talk to you. Okay, so what else? It says we're aligning on energetic level, so there is progression, there is movement happening within this connection on energetic level. And again, you might not be able to see like any maybe actions or changes within this divine masculine. However, things are aligning beneath the surface, so you just need to trust more in this connection. Okay, so let's grab one more. And we have, you turn me on in so many ways. So this divine masculine is just really attracted to you. So the same energy you are feeling towards them with the Ace of Wands. I feel like they're very physically attracted to you, and this is something that really sparks this page of fire. This is something that sparks within them when it comes to you, divine feminine. Okay, but it's not just all about attraction. We did see the King of Cups, so there's deep feelings and emotions for you, divine feminine. Okay, so that's all I have. I hope it gave you some clarity and understanding. I know this was a bit difficult reading. For you it might be also very triggering, but I hope it truly helps, and I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care.